Hi. I just thought it would come in really close because, I never get to hang out with you guys. And I thought we'd get a little closer by me getting a little closer. So, how's it going? If you have a question, feel free to leave them down below in the comments or going over to my Ask FM account thing. We'll get you squared away. First question. What's the best way for a single guitarist in a band to achieve a beefier tone? The first thought that comes to my mind when asked on how to get a beefier, bigger tone with a single guitar player is a stereo rig. Now, that can be achieved several ways, and I won't go too in depth here because that requires rig diagrams, etc., etc. But having a stereo rig can really do wonders. When I saw what was basically Stone Temple Pilots without Scott Weiland talk show, Dean DeLeo's guitar tone live with Stone Temple Pilots talk show, Army of Anyone, etc., is absolutely huge. And he's a single guitar player with a really nice stereo rig. You could also, if you don't want to bring like 3 different heads for a wet, dry, wet rig, you could also dual mic a guitar cabinet for a pseudo stereo effect. So when you go to play a show, one speaker is for the left side and one speaker on your cabinet is for the right side of the PA, and your front of house guy would know that. That would also achieve a much thicker, beefier tone without the use of like delays and a second amp, etc., etc. There are several ways to do it, but I would go for a stereo rig for sure. What do you record at and why do you prefer it? Also, 16 versus 24-bit? So for a long time I recorded at 44.1 and I really didn't I didn't care about the sample rate stuff, but having worked with video for so long, I have gradually gone over to 48. I record in 48 and I basically live in 48. 41's fine. I don't see any reason for considering what I do with YouTube, no one's gonna know if I'm recording at like 96 or bitrate or higher. But just with the video stuff, I record at 48 kilohertz a second. Although I might go back to 44.1. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Honestly, in this field, what I do for me, it doesn't matter. As far as 16 versus 24-bit, 16-bit is only used for like CDs and stuff, man. Like there's no reason for 16-bit in my opinion. I go with 24-bit for everything just because it doesn't take that much more horsepower and the sound difference is noticeable. So I just go 24-bit no matter what I'm doing, either way. Is there any chance you'll check out the Synergy amp stuff? So for those of you who haven't seen the Synergy stuff that was debuted, I think 2 NAMs ago, if you remember, like Egnator and Randall both have had the modular preamp systems, but the difference with Synergy this time around is the actual amp companies are on board and are making their own preamp modules. So for example, Mike Soldano designed the Soldano SLO preamp, and Diesel have a Herbert preamp, and etc., etc. The companies are actually involved this time around, as opposed to last time with like the Randall stuff, the MTS stuff. It was all just approximations of various kinds of preamp modules, and it didn't really work out. This time, there's multiple different formats, and it's very good sounding. And to answer your question, yes, I will be getting some on the channel hopefully soon. I am really excited to get some on the channel to show you guys because I have tried it out at NAMM and it sounded amazing. It's Steve Vai. I don't know if you guys saw it at NAMM. Steve Vai just announced he's now an artist with the Synergy stuff, so he's using that for his amplification full time now. So that's pretty crazy stuff. But yeah, Synergy soon. What do you think of Jericho guitars? Jericho guitars is cool. I actually honestly never really heard of them until Josh Wildhorn joined Rest Repose as a bass player, and his bass is a Jericho bass, and it's a really nice bass. And he has a couple of Jericho guitars, and as I film this, we are right in the middle of writing and tracking the new Rest Repose record, and he has a couple of his Jericho guitars at his studio up at Blast Studios that he works out of in Seattle, and they're nice stuff. I have nothing bad to say about them. I like the weight of them, I like the feel of them, and generally they're pretty good from what little time I have spent with them. So yeah, Jericho guitars, beard approved. And now, Fluff reads a tweet. Some of you never had a GeoCities webpage, and it shows. My suggestion to you this week is to check out this incredible live concert video from Gojira. And it is like, I don't even know what to say about it. It really does actually capture how Gojira is live. If you've never seen them live, absolutely watch this video. It's live in Poland, I believe, the Poland festival. And they just crush it, as they always do because they're Gojira. But yeah, if you like heavy music, if you like Gojira, or if you like a good concert film, definitely check this out. All the links down below in the description. You've been wonderful. I've been Fluff. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.